Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to REPROCELL. My name is Eric Paz. I am the head of genotyping here. I'll also be your MC. And you can also call me the catalyst for bringing REPROCELL and Maryland together. 2 months ago, I had the privilege of attending Japan Maryland Night, and it was around this time when I learned about Maryland's partnership with Kanagawa. And since we are a company with ties to both regions, I thought it was important for REPROCELL to reach out to our state government to show them who we are and the contributions we make to the biotech space. And here we are today, so hopefully we'll leave a good impression. With that in mind, I'll introduce Rama Madali, CEO for REPROCELL USA.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to REPROCELL. Secretary Anderson, Secretary Lorik, and our MSCRF Director and Assistant Director, and Dr. Chika Yokoyama, who is visiting us from Japan. He's the global CEO. And there are many people that have come from faraway distances in this group. We invited all our business administration people and sales managers who are scattered around the country. They're all here. And there are many familiar faces that I see I haven't seen many years. Welcome to you all, and appreciate all of you coming, and hope, like Eric said, we'll leave a good impression with you guys, and maybe we'll have more occasions like this. And go ahead. Thank you.
Thank you, Rama. Next for his remarks, Dr. Chikafumi Yokoyama, CEO of the entire REPROCELL Group.
Hi, good morning. Thank you for joining the ceremony. This is a IPS cake. It's a symbol of the IPS, but disadvantage is not so stable to put. Support is needed. And REPROCELL's name comes from the reprogramming cells, which means same meaning as iPS cells, induced pluripotent stem cells. REPROCELL was established in year 2003 to develop the alternative embryonic stem cells, which means iPS cells. But finally, Dr. Shinya Yamanaka invented iPS cells. We couldn't win the race, but after that, we started to commercialize the iPS cells using iPS cells. We successfully launched the first iPS product, iPS-derived cardiomyocyte for drug discovery purpose in year 2009. But after the 15 years, the time is changing. From the drug discovery to regenerative medicines. We are now receiving a lot of inquiries of clinical grade iPSC and clinical grade differentiations. We have a wide range of the value chain, from starting the tissue procurement, iPSC reprogramming, and gene editing and differentiations. We are investing, making great effort to develop the wide range of value change. As long as I know, no company has such a great value change, except for REPROCELL. We are now focusing on making value change to commercialize, to support the commercialization of the mesenchymal stem cell and also the NK cells. We are developing with a great support by Maryland Stem Cell Fund. I really appreciate great support. And also I was recently reminded the Maryland State and Kanagawa Prefecture are sister states. Coincidentally, we have two GMP facilities. One is here and one is in Kanagawa Prefectures. The collaboration with of the two states can create a great value, great business, not only in Maryland, not only in Kanagawa, but to the globe. Thank you very much for your great support.
Now, it's my pleasure to introduce Kevin Anderson, Secretary of Commerce for the great state of Maryland.
Fantastic. Thank you. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Good morning. It is absolutely fantastic to be here. It's a konnichiwa. This is the fun part of the job that I love, coming out to see all of our great work, our great strides, the great things that go on. And it's just very exciting. Eric, thanks so much. Rama, Chika, for me, thank you for your fantastic leadership and your fantastic guidance. We're really, really proud as a state to have you and continue to look forward and pouring in all of the resources that we have. Again, I'm Kevin Anderson, Secretary of the Maryland Department of Commerce. I bring you greetings from our 63rd Governor, Wes Moore, who is an absolute strong proponent of our bio-innovation and everything that we have going on in our state. But it is my honor, on behalf of the state, to congratulate REPROCELL USA and the whole REPROCELL global team on the opening of the GMP facility right here in Maryland. And I want to congratulate REPROCELL for your foresight in investing into this cutting-edge sector. And as one of the nation's top life science hubs, Maryland is proud to be your home to the BioServe days since 1989. In the past 35 years, REPROCELL USA grew from an incubated startup at the University of Maryland College Park, right here in Prince George's County, to one of the world's largest commercial biorepositories of human specimens. We are proud to be the home of your innovations to propel stem cell research. And REPROCELL is also proof of Maryland's 43-year friendship with Kanagawa Prefecture, the home of REPROCELL's global operations in Japan, which Chike just mentioned. I hope one day to visit Yokohama. And in Maryland, we take pride in our innovation and in being a place where new ideas can take root and flourish well. We welcome friends of old and new to come to see what we have to offer. And we are home to some of the most advanced and important innovation centers around the world, from our federal laboratories to our military installations to our world-class research universities. And we're home to cutting-edge companies like REPROCELL, companies from around the world that have chosen to make Maryland their gateway to the U.S. market. And to that end, I want to quickly introduce my colleagues here. I will be remiss not to, as Michael Lloyd, the Deputy Secretary you'll hear in a second, and also Hui Min and Stephanie Trop. Some of you know well who are stewards of our resources and stewards of our support, and so very happy to have them. And then also our new ideas and discoveries are very important drivers of economic growth and creation of new jobs in Maryland. And companies like REPROCELL drive discovery and progress, and we're leading the way in enabling revolutionary approaches to disease modeling and drug discovery. And this GMP facility will help keep Maryland at the forefront of stem cell research. And this GMP will help drive all cell-based therapies in North America. And we remain thrilled to have REPROCELL on the team here in Maryland, and we cannot wait to see what you do next. Thanks so much and congratulations. I'm looking forward to a great morning. Thank you.
Thank you. Now, my pleasure to introduce Michael Laurie, Deputy Secretary of State for the great state of Maryland.
Thanks, Eric. Well, I'll be brief. It's hard to follow Secretary Anderson. He's so brilliant, and he's really a model for all of our departments. And the Secretary of State's office plays a small role, but we are honored to have the Kanagawa Prefecture as a sister state. We've been very engaged with our sister state and know that the business relationships and the people-to-people engagements are so essential. This facility and this stage is so important for not just Maryland, as you said, but the entire world, because you're seeding the products that are going to allow a lot of innovation. This is taking that hard step from the academic world to the production. I know that's not easy with this product, so it's really important for Maryland to keep this competitive edge. I think Maryland is the best state for life sciences for a variety of reasons, not just because we're close to the FDA, but because of the quality of the workforce. And I know the work the Department of Commerce and Department of Labor does is so essential to making sure that we keep that competitive edge. And certainly Secretary Lee and Governor Moore have this sector as a priority. In their view, we have a strategic plan for international engagement. This is something we want to encourage more inflows of foreign direct investment, to encourage this sector to grow, and to encourage partnership around the world. So on behalf of Secretary Lee and Governor Moore as well, thank you so much for what you're doing. This is really a breakthrough in many ways. And Eric, it was so nice to meet you a few months ago in Montgomery County, and the Embassy of Japan made this introduction. We're happy to follow up with this relationship, so thank you so much.
Now, with her remarks from the Maryland Stem Cell Research Fund, Dr. Ruchika Nijara.
Well, thank you everyone for being here. I, on behalf of Maryland Stem Cell Research Fund, offer my sincerest congratulations to Dr. Rama Mudali and your entire team here at REPROCELL for momentous inauguration of this GMP facility here in Maryland. This is a significant milestone, not just for REPROCELL and the entire team, but for the entire Maryland. This is for definitely, it shows, you've expanded on your operational capacity, but more importantly, it reaffirms your pivotal role in driving the advancement in the field of stem cell and regenerative medicine. As you know, this field is maturing, and there is an increased demand in producing these clinical grade, GMP grade stem cell products. With this facility and with your collaboration with Biospherics, I believe REPROCELL is well positioned to meet that demand and also to enable stem cell researchers and companies, not just in Maryland, definitely in Maryland, but beyond, to translate their discoveries from labs to clinical development. As we all know, REPROCELL is a long-standing member of life science community in Maryland and has thrived under Rama's leadership. I want to thank REPROCELL and the entire team here for launching several preclinical grade stem cell products and services from the research that we funded at MSCRF. I want to comment Dr. Gila Edelman. She received the commercialization grant from Stem Cell Research Fund last year for producing these novel cutting-edge NK cell lines that's going to enable more research and more development in the field. And more recently, Dr. Jean Philip Richard and Evelyn Chakvora, they are a most recent awardees of commercialization and manufacturing grant program. The awards were announced just last week, so congratulations to you all. And as you know, most of you would know, MSCRF just recently announced the most recently, just last week, $15.4 million in awards in different research categories, from research to translational to clinical to manufacturing. And we're looking forward to seeing more of REPROCELL in this region. So Michael, whatever you can do to bring other companies into Maryland, that will be highly appreciated. And thank you. This is great. We are really proud of your growth here, and we look forward to seeing more products coming out of the work we funded. And heartiest congratulations again.
Next, with his remarks from Implant Bio, Dr. Mahendra Rao.
I've been involved with REPROCELL for more than a decade now. And so I've seen them grow, and it's been really fascinating to see them grow as a consultant and also as a very satisfied client for a lot of the services that they offer. But I really want to point out that a lot of the success for REPROCELL has come because of the Maryland state government and the facilities that have been offered to them. This starts off from right in the beginning, when the government decided to support pluripotent stem cell research, when there was a lot of issues with the government, the central government, I guess, creating problems for doing that. And so that support was really very, very helpful for REPROCELL to continue what it was doing. And then this ability to be able to commercialize because you guys have funded not just REPROCELL, but a whole ecosystem around here. So there are people here we can partner with for making sure that we can get retroviruses that are needed. There are people here we can partner with because of the MSC production facilities that are here. You know, all the vaccine production and the gene editing facilities that are around here, which has really made this a place where small companies can thrive. And so that's really been true for REPROCELL as well. And REPROCELL has taken advantage of that in the sense that they have become the leader in this mRNA-based technology to make iPSC lines, which are used, the kits are used worldwide. And so it's really nice to see them being packaged here and then fly all over the world and see that same kit being used to make iPSC lines worldwide. In fact, I recently came back from India, and guess what I saw was an iPSC line which was made using kits from here. So keep up the good work, and thank you for helping support companies in Maryland.
Thank you, Dr. Rao. And finally, from Lantern Pharma, Dr. Kishore Bhatia.
First, congratulations to REPROCELL. The story of REPROCELL is pretty amazing. Of course, I know Rama since my days at NIH, but as a researcher, going from a bench side to a clinical application, that progress is not only satisfying, but it's an amazing progress, and that's what REPROCELL has done, as we all know, in stem cell facility and so on and so forth. But REPROCELL is beyond that. There are areas of REPROCELL that impact different disease areas, including oncology. As a consultant with Lantern Pharma and REPROCELL, I can attest to the fact that several of our understandings of the clinical trials we do would not have been possible without REPROCELL. Right now, we are engaging REPROCELL to develop assays that are being applied in our clinical trials. When we began the discovery of a very small molecule called LP-184, we came to REPROCELL to try to ask questions. What do we understand from this molecule? We had a molecule that has two faces, left and right. Previous scientists told us the right is better. REPROCELL said, well, we don't have sufficient data. They took the molecule, they produced the data, and guess what? It was the left that was better. In any case, right now REPROCELL is involved with us in several aspects of our clinical trials, including understanding the ctDNA, understanding how to measure the burden of the disease, understanding what are the molecular aspects that drive the efficiency of our drug. One of the first evidence for machine learning to apply those concepts to clinical trials came from our partnership with REPROCELL. So this travel from bench to the bedside has been an amazing demonstration of REPROCELL's ingenuity, teamwork, and Rama's leadership. Thank you.
So I think we'll have our official ribbon cutting ceremony next.